Welcome and namaste. Today's flow is a gentle one designed to get you out of that morning funk. Maybe you're not feeling ready to get up yet, or you rolled out of the wrong side of the bed, and a vigorous practice just isn't agreeing with the body today. And this is the practice for you. Very gentle, mostly seated on the belly or on the back. We won't be standing up too much at all, if even. Whenever you are ready, find your comfortable seat onto your knees. Have blocks and a blanket handy, water, and we'll begin. Begin today's flow by sitting onto the knees. If this places any discomfort though here and pain, feel free to place a block underneath the seat to lift the earth up a little, taking some pressure off of the knees. Adjust your seat wherever you are, block or no block. Place right hand onto the low belly, left hand onto the heart to start to connect with the breath. And feel the belly expand as you breathe in and contract as you breathe out. A soft lift of the heart as you inhale, and a softening into the center as you exhale. And a few breaths connecting with this space. Reminding yourself that wherever you are this morning, however you woke up, is perfectly okay. You are exactly where you need to be. With your next breath in, bring both hands to the center of your heart, connecting with this space. And set yourself an intention for your practice, whatever it may be that you need. And when you are ready, interlace your fingers together. Place the hands onto the back of the head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently press head into hands. Lay the head back. 2 more breaths like this. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. So you inhale, guide the head back to neutral. Reach your arms way out wide. And exhale, bring them behind your lower back. Come to sit up onto the knees, moving your block out of your way. Continue to stand onto the knees, but walk yourself more into the middle of the mat if you happen to be too far forward or too far back. Blanket underneath the knees is a great tool here. Taking a deep breath in, extend the left leg out to the left side of the mat. Slide the left hand down left leg as you reach up with the right arm. You'll feel all sorts of length throughout the right side body as you continue to lean towards the left. And take another breath here. Come up through the center. Bring right hand to the floor, lift up with the left arm, reach out through the side body. Maybe point left toes, maybe leave it planted. Possibly lifting left leg up. And slowly come on down to a seat. Right foot plants to the inside of left leg. Take a deep breath in, reach towards your straightened leg. Exhale, fold. Hands will reach for the foot, the ankle, the shin, the floor. It doesn't matter. They will land somewhere. Where you are is perfectly okay. And take your next breath, press into the hands, lift the heart. Exhale, walk the hands slightly more forward. Root into the sits bones as you walk your hands in towards yourself. Reach right arm up into the air. And place it onto the right side of the mat. Rock back up, reach, leg long, give it a good stretch. And mindfully make your way back up to side gate pose. And switch your side. Bringing left knee to meet the right, extend the right leg to the side of the mat. Reach right arm down the leg, reach up with the left, nice and long through the side body, and lean to the right. And take another inhale. As you exhale, plant the left hand, reach up with the right. Again, your choice. Can leave the right foot planted. You may come onto the tippy toes. You may take them off the floor. And when you're ready, come on down to your seat. You may have landed somewhere funny, so if you need to readjust and get back on your mat, all good. Big breath in, reach up, exhale, fold. No two sides are ever the same. No expectations. Just let whatever happens, happen. Root into the hips. Take a breath in, sit tall. Exhale, walk the hands slightly more forward. Inhale, walk the hands to yourself. Reach up with the left arm, plant it off to the edge of left mat. Rock up onto the left knee again, reach leg up. And find your way back to side gate. Back to the hands and knees. Now sit back onto your heels, wiggle the hips out. Reach up with both arms, and as you exhale, open the chest to the left side. Left arm draws behind you, right arm in front of you. Inhale to the center, exhale, open to the right. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. As you come up through the center, stay. Rock forward to the hands and knees, repositioning yourself if you need to. Blanket under there for softness. Take a breath in. Curl the toes underneath for extra leverage and support. Spread fingertips wide. Let the belly drop out. Tilt the tail, open the heart. Release the breath, tuck chin to chest. Press into shoulders. Inhale, let it all drop out. Gaze forward. Exhale, bring it back. Just a couple more, moving with your own breath, your own pace. And as you move with your breath, allow yourself maybe to be inspired, finding a different movement. It's whatever your body may call for. As you take your next breath in, walk the hands slightly in front of your shoulders. And press into the hands. Curl the back toes underneath. Take a breath in and find a turbo dog. Knees bent high up onto the tippy toes, tail tilts. Maybe you even walk your feet a little more in so you can melt the chest over the lap. One more breath, deep bend. Stretch it all out. And begin to walk yourself back out to a nice, deep, wide, downward facing dog. Feet to the edges of the mat or pretty close to. Rock up onto the tippy toes and drop the heels to the left. Bend into the left knee, then the right. Come on up and switch to the right. Bend into the right knee, soften the left, and come back. Take a breath. As you breathe in, look between the hands. Rock forward through plank. Drop to the knees. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale. Lift. And lower back down. And lift. And lower. A few more. This time it's you lower down. And let your arms spread all the way out to the sides. And take a breath and intent into the fingertips. Moving any props that may be out of the way. Moving any props that may be in your way, out of the way. As you tent into the fingertips, breathe and lift the chest slightly up. And as you exhale, draw the right shoulder down and in. Breathe and come up. Exhale, drop the left. As you inhale, come up through the center. Exhale, lower down. Press into the hands and up to the hands and the knees. With your next breath in, begin to extend the right toes to the back of the mat. You can curl the left toes underneath if you'd like the extra support. Lift right toes up and draw them to the left side of the mat as you walk your hands to the left too. And feel all sorts of space throughout the right side of the body. And to inhale, walk your hands back through the center. Bring your right knee to meet the left. And shake the hips out. Maybe find some cat-cows or other organic movement. When you're ready, come to the other side. Curling toes underneath, bringing the left toes to the back of the mat. Lift foot up and draw it to the right side. And walk the hands when you're ready. Breathe into the space on the left side body. Lock your hands back and bring the left knee to meet the right. Big toes together, knees apart, hips back over the heels. Don't get too comfortable just yet though. We're not going into traditional child's pose. So left hand more into the center of the mat. Give yourself some space. And then slide your right arm and shoulder underneath. Maybe move your hair out of the way if you're risking laying on it. And keep rooting down through the right hip as much as you are into the left. With your next breath, press into that left hand and switch your sides. Right hand takes its place, left hand slides underneath right armpit. Adjust your hair, clothes, all that good stuff. And again, keep rooting. Right hip down towards right heel. Press your way back up. And settle into your child's pose. Place the hands together in Anjali Mudra. Press into the elbows and begin to bring the hands overhead for a shoulder stretch. Continue to walk the elbows forward to just encourage length through the shoulders, as well as the side body and the lower back. Release your mudra, bringing hands back to the mat. Press your way up to sit onto the heels once more. Lean your weight towards the right and let your feet swing to the left. Just really feel into whatever sensations are present here within the outer edge of this hip. And place your right hand behind your seat, left hand onto the hip. Take a breath in, start to rock up onto both knees. Reach left arm into the air. And slowly come back to your seat. And take a gentle counter twist. And come back through the center, switching sides. First feeling into this hip. Maybe noticing that this side may feel a bit more available or open than the other. And bring the left hand behind you. Right hand to the hip. Inhale, press into the hand, lift up. Reach right arm into the air. And come down slowly, gentle counter twist. Walk your left foot to the right side of the mat and stack your right knee over top of the left so that the right foot comes to the left side of the mat. And sit tall, feeling into the hips again. And take a moment to wrap the left arm over top of the right. Continue to lift the elbows up, intensifying the stretch occurring in the shoulders. knowing that you can always bring the elbows back down towards the chest if it ever becomes too much. Take another breath in, and as you exhale, bring the elbows to meet the knees. Inhale, rise. And exhale, elbow to knee. And last one. This time as you come forward, allow your arms to unravel and find their way down to the mat. Lock your hands to yourself. Plant your feet, point the knees upwards, and let your feet windshield wiper from side to side. Right calf stacks on top of left. Right hand to right hip, left hand to left hip. Big breath in. Exhale, lean forward. Keep rooting here. And press into the hands, lift up. Give your legs a quick shake. And then switch your sides. Right foot to the left side of the mat, left knee to stack on top of the right knee. Sit tall, adjust your seat, whatever you may need. Even though you know where we may be going, adding the arms in, take a moment to allow your mind just to be in this space. Not thinking about all the things we've done, not anticipating what will come next. Just this. As soon as you feel this softening the mind, releasing the need to know, we'll begin to wrap right arm over top of left this time. And draw the shoulders down onto the back as you reach elbows up. Keep length through the neck and side body. And take another breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And release. 2 more. And last one. So you come down, release the hands to the earth, press into this space. So we come out, plant the hands behind you. Place feet back onto the mat. Let the knees fall from side to side, release the hips. direction, stacks on top of right. If you liked the tool of having your hands on the back of your hips as an anchor space, you're free to use this. Taking a breath in, lift that heart, exhale and fold. If you feel comfortable, your hands can release from the lower back or the hips to the mat in front of you. Just feel into the difference of the sides. Sending another reminder to yourself that it's okay if this feels kind of uncomfortable or there's some tension. Just keep breathing into it, breathing through it, breathing with it. Take a breath, press your way up. Stretch both legs out in front of you. Point and flex the toes. Circle your ankles from both directions. Take a breath in, reach up and out through the arms, flex the feet. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up. Place the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop to the sides. Lean to the right. Reach up and out with the left arm. Reach left arm overhead, and as you exhale, bend the elbow deeply, drawing it behind you. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, pull it back. 3 more. Last 2. This time as you inhale, stretch the arm out and come to the other side. Lean to the left, reach with the right. Breathe in. Breathe out as you draw the arm behind you. If you haven't already started to work with your warming Ujjayi breath, this is a great place to start. Just drawing the breath in through the nose for a slow count of 4. Same count of 4 as you exhale through the nose. And if you may have lost count, like I have, of how many of these you've done, it's okay. When you feel even, come on out. And back up through the center. Exhale, fold down. And keep working with your breath. Just applying some gentle restriction as you inhale and as you exhale. Take your breath, press into the hands, lift the chest slowly. Place the soles of the feet on the earth and scoot your way up slightly. And come to sway onto your back. Widen the shoulders. Let the arms reach out to the sides like T's. We'll start to bring your feet up to tabletop height. And calves as well. Flex the feet, point them. As you take your next breath, stretch both feet into the air. Leaving your arms where they are, it'll be a challenge. So if you like, you can place your palms down for some more leverage. Take a breath in. Slowly begin to bring your feet towards the left, just a little, till your right hip comes up. And you can find that balancing point on the left hip. Find your edge. And drop back in. And go to the right. Lean, lean, lean. Really use your core. Working into the obliques. Lean, 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 lean. And drop back up. And keep working from side to side. Maybe softening a little in the knees if they're getting fatigued or you're feeling yourself move into hyperextension. A couple more. Just feeling some activity in the core. Whatever sensations may be there. And gratitude or lack thereof, me making you do this. But remember, you can always come out, you can always pause, you can always choose to not do the motion. And bring it all back and hug the knees into the chest. You deserve it. A little rocking from side to side may feel good on that lower back, or stillness may be what you need. You may also notice that I like to cross my ankles when I bring my knees into my chest. By no means do you have to do this if it's not comfortable for you. Wherever you may be, bring your feet back to tabletop at a nice 90-degree angle. Arms fall out to a T again as you let your legs find that similar falling motion, but we'll eventually come all the way down, letting the knees fall. If you feel a sense of wonkiness in the body, like your torso is going one way and your legs are going the other, it's normal, but it may help to reposition yourself. Drawing the left hip underneath the right, and crawling shoulders apart so that the left can rest nicely just like the right, and it isn't all pinched up underneath itself. And believe it or not, sometimes after you readjust, you gotta do it again. So if that's where you're at, don't feel quite comfortable, maybe that having this lower leg bent isn't it, straighten it out. Find the space of comfort. This is your practice, your time on your mat. It doesn't have to look the same as anyone else's time on their mat. Mindfully come back up. Bringing the feet to touch the floor again, pointing the knees upwards. Flattening. flattening the lower back out. And when you feel ready to begin to work to the other side, tabletop to lean, letting the knees fall. And know that what you did on the other side doesn't have to be the same as what you do on this side. Maybe it feels okay to leave the knee bent here, maybe not. And just come out slowly, planting the feet, pointing the knees upwards. Put your hands beside your body and lift the hips up slowly. Walk your shoulders together underneath you. And maybe bring your feet in a little too until your hands can just touch the backs of the heels, the Achilles tendon. Keep lifting the hips up here, pressing energy forward, wrapping those inner thighs together to keep pressure off the knees, and start to support your hips with your hands, walking them underneath if you'd like. And take a big breath in, start to draw right leg into the air. Lower down. And bring the left up. And come on down. Release the hips. And slowly let everything return to where it once began. Two more clearing breaths. Just letting go of all effort. The need to do. Achieve. Just being here. Feel the breath begin to ravel back in. Notice how, as you begin to reel your breath in, you begin to find that calmness in the breath again, soft easefulness. It's also suggested to the body. A soft stillness in the breath and in the body suggests the same within the mind. Eventually everything becomes still. Calm. Steady once more. And take your next breath, draw the knees into the chest. Rock gently side to side, keeping the feet flat. Reach the hands for the pinky toe edges of the feet. Keep the knees bent, drawing them down towards the floor as you simultaneously kick the feet into the hands. And focus on pressing that tailbone down, flattening out the lower back. Slowly release, stretching everything out. Feet to the front of the mat, arms to the back. Just as we began practice, right hand comes to the low belly, left hand to the heart. Just connecting this subtle internal magic of the breath with the subtle external magic, the movement of breath. And cultivating a sense of gratitude for this body that moves you. And continues to function without thought, without expecting any sort of thank you, recognition. Day in and day out. The sun rises, and so do you. That there is plenty to be grateful for. As you bring your breath in, ever reeling it back to its center. Begin to notice a tendency of the mind wanting to wander, wanting to fill the space with thoughts and stories. Wanting to make sure you don't forget all of the very important things. Once you've noticed all there is to notice, allow yourself to return to the noticing of the breath. Send yourself this reminder that it's okay to wander. It's okay for the brain to lose track of this present moment. And also remember that anytime you have the choice to come back to the breath, back to your peace, back to your center. Please feel free to linger in this space as long as you may and care to. You may let your hands rest alongside your body, or remain exactly where they are. This will conclude today's practice. If you care to remain in this space for savasana or meditation, you are more than welcome to stay as you are or adjust to a seat. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.